the gym membership. Do you need one? I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you don't. Have you ever signed up for a gym membership thinking this is it? This is the thing. It's finally going to be the answer to making me consistent. And then after a few weeks, you never go back. I think we've all been there at some point. And if not with the gym membership, there's something else that we think is going to be the answer to health and fitness. We get it. We get all set up. And then it turns out that we don't use it. Maybe it was like the Suzanne Summers Thigh Master that was rolling around our house when I was a little kid. I remember that, right? Somebody thought, hey, this is going to be the answer to my problems. And it definitely never got used. Well, is the gym membership like that for you? If it is, I want to just encourage you to let yourself off the hook a little bit, relax a little bit. Maybe the gym membership isn't all it's cracked up to be. Now, let me just say this. I'm not anti-gym. If you love your gym and it works for you, awesome. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep using that gym. And if you have tried every other possible way to make fitness happen in your life and the gym is the last possible answer, well, then maybe that is the thing that ultimately is going to help you. But I'm going to give you today 5 reasons why I don't really think that that is the case. You do not need a gym membership in order to get healthy, fit, and strong. In fact, for most people, a gym membership ends up being an obstacle instead of a solution. The problem, in my opinion, is that when you get a gym membership, the worst thing about getting a gym membership is that when you get one, you feel like you actually did something. You feel like you solved your problem. You feel like you did it. And then once you believe that that gym membership is the solution to the problem, you get stuck trying to figure out how to use the gym membership in order to get what it is that you want. And that is where the focus gets stuck. You just stay trying, I got to get to the gym. I got to figure out how to use that gym membership. And that is not solving the problem. It just becomes a new problem that you fight with day in and day out, week in, week out, month after month, instead of addressing the actual problem, which is maybe just to get moving. If we're speaking specifically about the gym membership. Here on the Begin Within Health show, we know movement is good for us. It's healthy for us in so many different ways. But the truth is, you don't need a gym membership in order to make that happen. I'm going to give you five big reasons why you don't need one and how you can make fitness work. And maybe you should make fitness work for you right at home. Let's dive into those 5. Number 1, of course, number 1 is convenience. That's the obvious one, right? Convenience. The gym. The number 1 reason why the gym membership isn't working for you. And if it's not, you're totally normal. Just relax. You're not a bad person. You're not evil. Everyone else isn't out there figuring it out, and you're not. The simple fact is this: most people have a gym membership and don't use it because it's too difficult to get there. It's just too hard. It's just too difficult to get there. And it's another level of difficulty that you don't need in the whole process. When you work out at home, you don't have to drive anywhere. There's no commute. There's no sitting in traffic. There's no packing up your bag with clothes and shoes and water bottles. And I forgot this and I forgot that. There's no standing around in line waiting for the leg press machine or whatever special little cardio machine that everybody else wants to be on. And you know that you need it too. You just simply do this. You just walk into your basement, your garage, or your living room, and there you have it. You're there. You're ready to go. and it's just you. There's no one else waiting for the equipment. It's just you. And that means that you can also fit in workouts when it works for your schedule in a place that you know you're going to be each and every day. That is at home. You're going to be there every day. And now knowing that you can work out there at home gives you a huge tool in your tool belt in order to be more successful at living the healthy life that you want to live. And it means this as well. Bite-sized workouts are okay. Right? If you're going to get your butt going and get to the gym, you're not going to just go there for 5 or 10 minutes and then leave. I wish you would sometimes, because I think that would be a great way to start to build the habit of going there. But no one's going to do that. Once they're there, they set aside the time to be there. It's like, I got to be there for at least 45 minutes or at least an hour. Otherwise, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the trip and all the trouble that it took to get here. And that is a huge problem, because when you're getting started, and we have discussed this many times together on the Begin with an Health show, when you are getting started, smaller is better. So if you're working out at home, you have the convenience of doing it right there. Well, that means you can do 5 minutes in that workout space, and then you can walk away and go do whatever else it is that you need to do for the day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The part that matters most is not how long you worked out. The part that matters most is that you did it. You followed through. You started a chain of consistency that now you're much less likely to break because you did it in a way that makes more sense for you. Habit formation is all about making this process as easy as it possibly can be for you, removing barriers. And if your workout is just steps away from you, you're far more likely to be consistent with it. You're far more likely to stick with it. You did it day one, much more likely to do it day two, day three, day four, and on and on and on. And when it comes to habit formation, there's a really important piece of habit formation that we as well have talked about here. I have given a talk many, many times on how to build healthy habits for different workspaces, different groups, lunch and learns, things like that. I've done webinars. We've done Facebook Lives on this over and over again, how to build a good habit. The most important piece after you get the whole thing built is the cue. It's the cue. It's the thing that triggers the habit to actually take place. And the cool thing about working out at home is that being in the space where you work out becomes a huge cue for you. I know my clients that I work with, I'm helping them all the time to be able to get their workouts in outside of working out with me, outside of connecting with me, getting those additional workouts in. And for them, the answer sometimes is just get in the space, get back in that workout space, whether it's the living room, the basement, the garage. Being there, setting foot there becomes the cue that every time you take a step in there, your brain says, oh, yeah, oh, this is the place where we move. I know the last time I was here, I felt so good because I actually did something, even though it was just for a few minutes. It's powerful. It's powerful to have that type of convenience, to have your cue for actually following through and doing that workout, to have it that close, right at home with you. And again, you don't need a big, long time, just a quick session, quick bite-sized workout. Man, a set of squats. It's going to help you to identify yourself as someone who does this, someone who follows through, someone who keeps their word, someone who works out, someone who is a healthy person. When you take that first step, the easier it is to take it, the better it's going to be for you to become that person. That is what matters most. Number one reason why you don't need a gym membership is convenience, the convenience of working out right at home. And isn't that actually where working out first takes place, or first took place historically, right? We didn't always have these gyms. the gymnasium, right? It wasn't always part of life, but it became a part of life later. Prior to that, where were people working? They were working right at home, right in the yard, using their muscles, getting physical activity, actually working. They weren't working out, they were working in, right? So, convenience, number one, I believe is essential, whether it is that you're going to actually use that gym membership or you're going to work out at home. Convenience and ease has to be built into the process. Number two, and this is a cool one. I put this up high for you on the list because I wanted to introduce you to this concept. Number two reason why you should work out at home, or maybe rather ditch the gym membership. Integration into your family and your life, your family life. Number two, working out at home fits into your real life. And when you train at home, it's much less of a disruption to your family schedule. No scrambling around for childcare, no guilt about leaving the kids somewhere because you had to stop at the gym on your way home from work. And rather than not disrupting the family schedule, it can become a very powerful, positive thing for your family when you work out at home, when you exercise at home, even if it's just taking a walk around the block. Your family sees you taking care of yourself. And that's one of the most powerful things that you can do for them. You're modeling healthy living, you're modeling consistency, you're showing them that health is important. And of course, maybe as you're listening, you're thinking, oh, that's great for kids, but I'm retired now. The kids are gone. It's just me and my partner. Well, guess what? And this is true because I know there are a number of clients that I work with, and they really, really, really want their significant other to get involved in healthy actions with them, i.e., working out, exercising. Well, what's the best way to do that? What's the best way to provide a little bit of a positive nudge in the right direction? Well, that's to just be present while you're doing it, right? Don't go away and do your thing at your gym and be gone for a long time and everything else. Just make it easy for you and make it easy for them to say, hey, I could do that too. I could see myself doing that too because I could see you doing it, right? So why not invite them in? Invite family members in, whether it's children, whether it's a significant other, family walks after dinner, body weight circuits, maybe just playing in the yard, right? Hey, instead of my workout today, why don't we go do this or that? Hey, why don't we take the dogs for a walk? Why don't we just go together for a walk around the block instead of me doing my workout? Your fitness can become part of your family life instead of something that takes you away from it. And I would say just one little word on that. When someone in the family does interrupt you, don't make it a big deal. I think I found that is very important for both myself and my clients, right? Forget, oh, don't worry about it. Smile. Be sure to show how much fun you're having in your workout. And maybe something cool you could do is, hey, here's something that I was able to accomplish today. A plank hold, a wall sit, this many push-ups, whatever. Hey, how many do you think you could do? How long do you think you could do the wall sit for? Ask them just to participate in that one little physical challenge. It's a small step, but a small step in the right direction. So that's number two, integrating into your family life. Here's number three, keeping the whole process simple on your body. That's a real reason why you don't need a gym membership. Here's the thing I hear all the time, and I'll explain this point a little bit more as we go here. The thing that I hear all the time is want to get better results with all the equipment that they have at the gym. Won't I? Isn't that what that's all for? The truth is this. No. No. better results. I guess it depends on what results you want. If you really want to just fry your delts, maybe some of that great equipment at the gym is going to help you to do that. But if you just want to be a healthy person, then the truth is, no, you don't need all those machines at the gym. One of the healthiest things that you can do for your body is just walking. Do you need the gym to do that? Absolutely not. And when it comes to even strength training, your body is the best piece of equipment that you'll ever own. Things like push ups, squats, planks, they build real strength, real mobility, and endurance without a bunch of complicated equipment that you have to now learn how to use properly and maybe isn't even all that good for you anyway. I speak from experience after working in uh, the gym and fitness industry for a long, long time. The workouts that we had most of our clients do because we knew it was the best for them tended to be workouts where they were using their body as much as possible. We designed a gym so that we had a ton of open floor space and not a lot of equipment in that floor space because we knew in that floor space people could move around, people could use their bodies, and those were the types of workouts that we found helped them the most. That is my experience. And of course, science backs up the fact that the best predictor of health is not the equipment that you use. It's consistency. It's showing up. It's doing it. That's what's going to make you stronger, fitter, healthier. You don't need all that equipment in order to do that. For example, most of my clients, we use resistance bands a ton in addition to body weight exercises. Bands are great. They adjust tension very easily. You can make the exercise a little bit more difficult just by backing away from the anchor point. It's that easy. And a set of bands, 20, maybe $30 if you get one that's like, wow, really amazing. Just talking about big rubber bands, basically, right? That just stretch. We pull on them. We position our body so that we're pushing them. We do different exercises with them. The possibilities are endless, but they are super easy to set up. The tension can be adjusted very easily, can make it more challenging or less challenging. And of course, adding more tension, or, if you were looking at a barbell, just adding more weight isn't just the only way that you can make the exercise more difficult. You could also do more repetitions, right? Now, I don't want you just doing reps all day long on one set. So, another way that we can make things more challenging is using tempo. Muscles respond to time under tension. So if you take the same set and you just slow it down, you just made your muscles work harder. And that tends to be a really good thing when that's what you're doing, when you're strength training. So just a set of resistance bands and body weight, we can do so much with that very low cost, low setup in terms of complication, and you are ready to go. And that set of bands is going to last you a long, long time, and you pay for it less than what you pay for 1 month of access to a gym that you might not even be using. So that's what I recommend people get started with. And for most of the clients that I train, they're at their home, I'm at my home on Zoom. Those resistance bands, they do great for a long, long, long time. Don't have to replace them for sometimes forever, depending on how we're using them and how extensive the set is that we get. So that's number 3, equipment. Keep it simple. All right. That's the number 3 reason why you don't need a gym membership. If you're still with me, hang in there. We got 2 more. Number 4, comfort and privacy. And that's a big one, isn't it? Just being comfortable. A gym can be intimidating. There's mirrors everywhere. There's people around, crowded weight room. And sometimes it's intimidating. Those people seem to know what they're doing. Well, maybe you're still figuring it out, not feeling all that comfortable. And the pressure of facing that environment, no matter how judgment free that environment might purport to be, the pressure of facing that environment can be a lot. And it can sometimes just be enough when something already is difficult. It could just be that one straw that now it broke the camel's back, right? I'm not going to even try because I have to face all that stuff too. on top of getting over my own stuff, my own schedule, my own demands, and everything else in order to get there. At home, rarely do you have to worry about who's watching. You could try something new. You can try a new exercise. You can mess it up. You can laugh at yourself without caring. You can do your workout in your pajamas if you want. And something else that a lot of people overlook, and it's something that we came face to face with in the gym industry during the COVID-19 pandemic, and that was public spaces sometimes aren't all that healthy, right? Uh, Gyms can be one of the places where people share colds and flu, and there can be lots of germs. Now, I'm not saying it's the most dirty place that there is or anything like that. All I'm saying is working out at home became a real thing during that pandemic, didn't it? So why not just keep going at home? There's so much less that can get in the way of slowing you down. At home, you're in control. You know who's touching your equipment. You know who didn't re-rack the weights. You know how clean your space is. And that can be a source of big time peace of mind. So, as number four, comfort and the privacy of working out at home can be a really good thing. And one more reason you don't need a gym membership. And then number five, it's the flexibility and personalization. It's all about you when you're at home. And so you can make it your own. You can customize the workouts to your space, to your energy levels today, to your goals, to the time you have. If you only have 10 minutes, just do a short body weight circuit. If you're feeling great and you have more time, then push a little bit harder that day. Just do something and be consistent about that. You could split up your sessions throughout the day. Now that we don't have to invest a ton of time and energy getting to the gym, if you want to work out twice, two short workouts, go for it, right? Customize it to yourself, and you're still going to get the benefits. And of course, we live at a time when you can stream thousands of workouts. You can Google anything. You can use AI to create a workout program for you. Of course, you can hire an online coach. You can get an app on your phone. There's all kinds of things that you can do. You can try out. You can experiment with. You don't need to walk into a gym in order to get contact with a decent workout program, right? You don't need the gym anymore in order to deliver that to you. So you got everything you need. The main thing is just being consistent about it. I hope that that theme, that point has been loud and clear for you. If the gym membership isn't helping you to be consistent, then it is not helping you. All right. So think about another option that checks more of the boxes that's going to make the process of being a healthier version of yourself even easier. So let's recap 5 reasons we talked about you don't need a gym membership. Number 1, convenience. Number 2, integration with family life. Number 3, simple training is effective. Number 4, comfort and privacy. Number 5, flexibility. The bottom line, you don't need a gym membership. Again, if it works for you, it's working good. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep going. But if it's not serving you and you've been struggling to find a way to get it figured out, to get yourself into that gym, maybe, more than likely, it's not the answer. It's not the solution, even though it felt like it when you signed up. Okay. You need a plan that fits into your life. And that's what this can be for you, an opportunity to make some adjustments, to get a plan that fits into your life. Now, if you don't have a plan yet, you're not sure how to use your home workout space to get what you want, I'm here to help. Get over to beginwithin.fit and click on one of those programs, and I am happy to support you. Check out those programs, those coaching options. Let's do this. Let's get started. Work out at home. Forget about the gym membership. I know beginwithin.fit, all of our programs, they are contract free. Start when you want, stop when you want. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Let's get you going. Remember, fitness does not start with a membership. It starts with you, where you are right now. So get started. All right. Just do something. and begin moving in a healthier direction. Hey, thanks for listening. If you haven't done so already, if you would please rate and review this show in your podcast player. Or if you're watching on YouTube, open up a podcast player, especially if you got Apple Podcasts. Do me a huge favor and rate and review the show in Apple Podcasts. That is one of the big ways that podcasts get ranked. This show is in the top 5% of all shows because of you as a listener and because of those ratings and reviews that we have gotten. So, more will help the show to be more successful, to get out to more people, and to be able to help them to hear this message of simple fitness, one step at a time. You can do this. Keep up the good work. I will talk with you soon. And until then, keep taking good care of yourself.